Hey, it's Godzilla Softers, and I'm Freezer. We recently bought a Mad Bull version 2 chronograph, and we've been talking to you guys for a while about it. Like, if you would care to donate a chronograph to us, we'd be eternally grateful, and you would be our best friend, and you would go and get stuff, and we'd love you forever. But we decided to get one anyway. And now we're going to be doing chronos of some of the guns that we own, and the first one that we're going to be doing is the G36C, and we will be using a 1100 milliamp nickel hydrate battery to power it. Schwang-Ba. It's 8.4. And we will also be using TSD Tactical 20-gram BBs. They are very good. They are seamless and very high polished. We'll also be using 0.25 Matrix BBs to show you guys how different weights of BBs affect the FPS. Matrix isn't all that decent, and as soon as we run out of these, we'll be buying some TSD Tactical ones.
About the BBs, we will always be using 0.2 gram TSD Tacticals, and when we run out of the Matrix 0.25s, we will always be using TSD Tactical 0.25s. For the time being, this is what we have, so we're going to use it. This
gun is as stock as we can get it. We are using two different magazines. This magazine right here with the tape on it has the Matrix 2.5s, and the magazine that's in the gun right now has the TSD Tactical 0.2s. And here we go.
Okay, I'm Delta1. You should know me by now. I'm going to be doing the shooting for the chronos. First we're going to be doing FPS with 0.2s. Hop-up is set to 0 because the hop-up unit, if it's not set to 0, it will be it will tone your FPS down by some odd of amount. So that's why they always make you take your FPS and turn it all the way down when you go get it chronoed when you play. So here we go. I'm going to stop talking. We have the Schwang-Ba battery in here. So here we go. Here's the FPS 0.2 gram BBs. 376.2, 382.2, 404.0, 386.2, 393.1, 389.6, 393.1, 394.9, 402.2, and 405.9. As you can see, that's pretty. That's kind of all over the place. It's still great. I mean, when you break your spring in after using it, you will not achieve 400 FPS. We've only used ours once in a battle because we've been so busy doing stuff lately, like trying to get our camera fixed and stuff like that. So we're going to do 0.25s now. So here we go. 346.3, 339.6, 351.9, 344.9, 338.3, 343.6, my mistake, 351.9, and 351.9. So you'll get an average about 340, 330 FPS with 0.25s. Once you break it in, you'll be achieving 300 to 330. So we're going to do the rounds per minute now with the stock battery. With the Schwang-Ba 1100 milliamp, it was fully charged. We did one take before this and shot up under 50 or 70 rounds. So it's pretty much full charged. Okay, here we go. Whoops. Forgot to put it on full auto. 780. 790. 750. So you have a pretty decent average with the .2s. Now we're gonna try a .25. We're gonna try the 9.6 battery to give you a demonstration. And here's the battery that we were using to show you. I don't know how. It's the 1100 milliamp Schwung, so just showing you that we were using it. And here is the 9.6 2300 milliamp battery. And we can't get this on with the handguard on. It's just not going to work. It's not big enough. If you got the large Classic Army one, it'll fit maybe. I don't know. We didn't buy it. Let me wind the mag real quick. And here we go. $9.20, $9.40, $9.40, and we had a dry fire on that, so the reading's going to be a little low. I'm going to do one more reading. Let me wind the mag for y'all. And 940. So it's about, we did a few shots on that one earlier before the test, so it's got under 50 shots on it. I mean, a couple under 100, maybe 120, 150 at max, but it'll hit about 940, you'll hit the 900s. So it's pretty decent. Now we're gonna go back to freezer.
So those readings we just gave you guys, like Delta One said, we haven't really used this gun that much, like in wars and stuff like that. Mainly in the reviews, the shooting tests, the chronograph reading that you just saw, things like that. Which is why the rate of fire was so high and the FPS is pretty high. Like he said, you break in the spring and the FPS is going to go down.
And your RPMs are going to go up.
And this is pretty much as stock as we can get. We barely use this gun. It's almost brand new right out of the box. We would definitely recommend this gun to beginners, and beginners all the way up to advanced players. This gun is extremely durable. It's excellent ABS plastic. The battery compartment is actually relatively easy for a gun that has a foldable stock. It's not a stick battery. You can use practically anything. And the RPM is exceedingly nice. Anywhere from 750 to 800, and then with the 9.6 bolt, all the way up to 940, 950. So this is an excellent gun, and for our money that we paid for it, we had some e-Vike in-store credit from some shipping mess-ups, and we really only spent $35 on this gun after we used the shipping credit. So yeah, if you haven't already got this gun, you want a starter gun, then definitely get it.
As Freezer and I were talking, we are not normally going to do our chronoing this long. Since this is our first one, we're just showing you what we're going to do and be basic about it. So that's pretty much it. This is God's Airsofters. Thanks for watching.